This video is going to help a lot of you. I'm super excited to bring you this type of video. I think it's going to bring a lot of clarity to those that are lacking success here. And it's also going to bring a lot of value to those that have already found success. Okay, so without further ado, let's jump into the video. All right, guys. So recently I have posted a video that talked about if you're going to quit trading, watch this video. It has like 250,000 views, which is amazing. Thank you so much. Totally my most viewed video ever. And it's just mind blown. But what I was realizing the other day as I was going through the comments is there is an absolute crazy amount of similarities between the people that are not finding success yet and the people that have found success and, gone through all the hardships and are on the other side. It's actually mind-blowing the difference between the people that are succeeding and the people that are not. And in this video, I'm going to quickly share the insights that I've seen and the common similarities between those. And then as well, I'm going to talk to you about, in my opinion, the most important part of trading. It does relate to what I'm talking about here. Stay to the end of the video and I promise you are going to get a ton of value. All right, so first I'm going to talk about the similarities between the people that were losing. After reading all the comments, the common similarities that I've seen are over leveraging like crazy. So these people don't have any risk management protocol. I'm seeing people say they're trading their whole account. I won one trade and then I blew my whole account the next trade. They haven't figured out risk management whatsoever. They haven't put those pieces together. They have no trading plan or edge. So a lot of these people are just going out and doing the exact same thing over and over and over again that just isn't working. And the biggest thing is they don't have a winning strategy. Okay, so that can relate to the last thing I talked about, but just to make it more clear, they do not have a winning strategy. They have no strategy whatsoever. These people are just entering the market, buying, selling. They have no clue what they're doing. And they have repeated this process over and over and over again. There's a quote by Albert Einstein. Who knows if he actually said this? I'll have to ask him. He said, "Insanity is repeating the same thing over and over and over again, expecting a different result." If you are losing and you are not finding success in the market over a long period of time, you are doing something wrong. And to magically think that this is going to just start to work is delusional. It's insanity. You have to audit your mistakes. You have to learn and grow. And you only grow by learning from your mistakes, right? In life, not just in trading. Especially in trading though. You are not going to find success without documenting your losses, documenting your journey, and picking up on where you went wrong. Like I talked about in the last video, the importance of journaling. It's absolutely insane how many times these people are just repeating the same mistake over and over and over. Now, the similarities between the people who have won and found success. Number one is they focused on the process. A lot of these people talked about how they knew they were going to get there. It didn't matter how long it took for them to get there. They just were focused on the process, the everyday execution, and doing what they had to do every single day to get there. Okay, so they had their end goal in sight. They removed the goal-oriented part of it, and they just focused on the process. They had proper risk management. So a lot of them just, as they were going through the stages of their career, they had proper risk management. So they'd start out losing, then they'd be break-even phase for a while. Then they found success and they were able to keep that success because they were risking properly, right? They weren't doing anything they weren't supposed to do. They had a winning edge and a trading plan. Most importantly, they had a winning strategy. So all of us go through different strategies at the beginning. Like I said, I've done them all. I've talked about this in a later video. I've done every strategy you can think of, landed on one that I really liked, found success with it, back tested it, found more success with it, and that's what I've stuck with. Okay, so liquidity concepts, ICT, SMC, supply demand, price action, whatever you want to call it. That was the main part though. They found a winning strategy, they knew how to stick with it, focused on the process, risk management, and that's how they've now succeeded and joined the side of the winning traders. Like I said to you a little bit ago, repeating the same mistake over and over and over again without making any changes is detrimental to your trading career, because all you are doing is wasting time. You're wasting valuable time that you could have been using to learn from your mistakes and actually correct them to then move forward with the lessons that you've learned, right? Mistakes is how we grow. Mistakes are so important. If you're not making mistakes, you are not growing, in my opinion. If you're not failing, you are not growing, right? But if you continue to make the same ones, then something is wrong, right? Then you are doing something wrong. So now you're probably wondering, okay, that's amazing, Mac. What is the most important part of trading? I'm about to share this with you, okay? Now, let me explain my side here before you go all mind blown on me and start messaging blah, 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 blah. I don't agree with this, okay? So just hold on. I think the most important part of trading is having a technical edge, having a winning strategy over the market. I see everyone online talk about how trading is 90% psychology, 10% technical, 5% technical, 95% psychology. I do not agree with this. I do not agree with this, and I'm going to explain why. If you do not have a technical edge over the market, meaning you do not have a plan that you've consistently tested with data that you know has an edge over a series of trades, right? That you know is profitable, psychology isn't going to help you. Psychology isn't going to magically help you. You have to find your winning formula first. Then after you have that winning formula, can you focus on bringing up the other areas of your life that is going to improve your trading. In my opinion, your psychology improves by having a winning strategy, right? I used to be the person that fell for all that stuff, that psychology is number one, and all I would do is focus on psychology without even having a winning strategy. So it wasn't benefiting me at all because I was focusing on all the wrong things, not the wrong things. I was focusing on things that I should have focused on after I had this all figured out. Instead, I was told that it's 95% psychology, so I was focused on the right instead of the left, when I should have focused on the left first, then the right. Build the right up with the left. Once you have that winning formula and you have that edge over the market, then yes, I agree, psychology is so important, if not more important. But it has to come after you have fixed this part of your journey. You've fixed this part of your trading. There are so many people online that push that you must have the best psychology ever, buy my psychology course, all this stuff to improve your trading. But you have to ask yourself, have I done all the work over here? Have I done all the work over here to succeed as a trader? What I'm going to explain to you now are some resources that have helped me become a better trader once I had this side figured out, okay? So once I had my technical side figured out, this is hopefully going to provide a ton of value for you. If you did enjoy this so far, please drop a like and comment on the video, guys. It goes such a long way, you don't understand. And I would really, really appreciate if we can run the likes up on this video and comments, all that stuff, help the algo. The GOAT of psychology, the person you should be taking all the information away from, is Mark Douglas. Rest in peace, Mark Douglas. He was an unbelievable trader mentor to a lot of people. He is the psychology GOAT in my opinion. A lot of the comments, like I talked about, were asking ways to succeed, and I gave them this guy's name, and a lot of people have already come forward to me already in DMs and stuff saying this has already helped them so much. It's like it clicked, it flipped a switch in their head, and they're already on the path to success. Mark has 2 books that are very, very good that I think you should read. I think a lot of you guys who are watching this video that are on the other side of success have probably read these books already. The Disciplined Trader, Trading in the Zone. These are 2 books by him that talk about ways to improve your psychology, think in probabilities, all this kind of stuff. But the probabilistic mindset only comes from having a winning strategy. There is no probability model if you don't have a winning strategy, okay? So you have to drive that into your head. There is no probability model if you do not have a winning strategy, okay? I see people all the time in my free trading group, new people to the community, they talk about, my losing streak's gonna end soon. Meanwhile, they don't even have a plan. So yeah, that losing streak may switch with a fluke, but there's nothing's gonna hold you there. Nothing's gonna keep you succeeding because you have no rules that you're following. You have no success model, no probability model. So it's just random. You're gambling at the end of the day, right? You might as well go to the casino and throw money on red or black. Probably have better odds. Mark is gonna talk about a lot of things that relate after you've found this part out, okay? So you have your technical edge. I'm also going to link a ton of YouTube videos in the description of this video by him. They're all free, okay? They're lectures of him speaking and giving his insight on trading mindset and all that good stuff, okay? So I think this video is gonna provide a lot of value, and then those videos are gonna provide even more value. So you're just getting a ton of information here, okay guys? With these steps, I do think you are going to become a better trader. I really, really, really do. And I can't emphasize it enough how important it is to please reflect and do the work. Like I talked about in my last video, you have to be journaling your trades. You have to be collecting data on your trades. Otherwise, you are just out there going through the motions. You're not going to get better, and you are going to become a part of the statistic, the people who don't succeed, the people that fail. There's a stat, right? 95% of people fail trading, 5% succeed. You have to break down that stat and realize, okay, how many people in the statistic were actually doing the work? How many people in the statistic were going through the focusing on the process? They had proper risk management. They had a winning trading formula, right? You have to ask yourself that, because a lot of people in that statistic traded once. A lot of that statistic jumped on and traded NFP news, blew their account, never got on again, right? The people that stay in the game the longest succeed, but they have to actually audit what they are doing to make those adjustments to succeed. You could trade probably 20 years and still never find success if you are not fixing your mistakes. And again, that goes with anything in life, guys. If you are not succeeding at something and you're putting all the time in, you have to understand, what am I doing wrong? You have to ask yourself that question. So in closing, guys, I think technical analysis, I think finding a winning strategy is the most important part of your trading, because in order to have a winning formula, you have to have that part. You have to. After that, you can build up the psychology. And just know that psychology is going to improve as a byproduct of this side. So your psychology and confidence is going to build and build and build and get better because of the strategy that you have, because of the strategy that you are fine-tuning to succeed. Once you have this success over here, you're naturally going to build your psychology up. You can read books, you can do all the self-development work to only add to that, right? Like I talked about in earlier videos, a couple videos ago, going to the gym, becoming fit, right? Mentally and physically is going to help you on the charts, but it's only going to help you on the charts. All this stuff over here is going to help you big time on the charts, but only after you have your success over here. So you have to remember that, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please drop a like and comment. It helps me, it helps the algorithm, and I really, really appreciate you guys so much. What do I say at the end of every single video? Let's be 1% better every single day. I appreciate you all so much. We are almost at 30,000 subscribers, which is just absolutely crazy. Please, please, please hit that subscribe button. We are almost there. It is insane. And yeah, I just appreciate you all so much. So I will see all you beauties on Wednesday. Take care. Let's have an amazing trading week, everyone.